right. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Give me just a second. I'm going to silence this. So, today we're going to take a look and see what wants to come through. I am not going to do a full round of zodiacs. This is going to be a round of air, fire, earth, water, because next week on Monday we have a lunar eclipse in Libra. So I want to save the round of air, fire, or the 12 zodiacs for next week. So we're going to do a round of air, fire, earth, water this week. So I do apologize if that did throw a kink in your schedule. But speaking of schedule, this week, all of the videos are done, up, and ready. They will shoot out when they are scheduled to do so. So please keep your eyes open for those. It is kind of a saga this week. The best way to explain it is there's a lot of reevaluation going on of priorities, of emotional stock, how people view relationships and their connections and where they feel valued and appreciated. It's quite a bit leading up to this Libra eclipse. And that alone is going to be very interesting. So I'm not going to touch base with that energy just yet, but we will see what wants to come through. I'm shuffling all of these for a reason. I promise there's a reason for the madness. So I am going to pull a few oracle cards. I'll pull one from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Then I'm also going to pull one from the Threads of Fate Shadow Edition. That's what these are. These are beautiful, just to kind of get a spectrum of energy. You know me, I like to look at it from a complete whole. I don't like looking at positives and negatives like it's either positive or negative. I walk that line with you guys. So without further ado, we are going to get started. I heard air signs. I was going to do earth signs first, but apparently we're going to do air. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, how are you? I'm going to write this down. How are you? Hopefully you all are doing well. These are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so please feel free to jump around. Use these however you see fit. But the one we've got for you is co-create. And the one we've got, oh, of course, this is the Magi. This is magic. So I do feel as though the universe is trying to co-create with the air signs. There's a bit of magic to it here. And by magic, when I said magic, I heard wonder. So there's a bit of wonder here with this air signs. I don't feel as though that you are privy to the entire picture. And as an Aquarius, I do want to let you know that that is rather frustrating. That I'm not privy to the entire picture, because I like to see things from a whole point of view. What is this? Two of Wands? Two of Wands is trying to jump out. We'll see if it comes back. But I like to see things from a whole. But then it ruins the wonder. It ruins the magic. So we'll see how this wants to unfold. We'll see what else wants to come through for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Underneath, we've got the Empress. Okay. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Emperor. Hey. Hey, hey. And we've got the Five of Cups. Making new choices, making different choices. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, making different choices. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, and there's that Justice energy with the Libra, along with this World card and the Magician. Two of Swords underneath. I do feel as though that there was a little bit of this. A little bit of, what am I doing here? Like, what's going on? Star card underneath. We're really going to do this today? Really? Okay. All right. Looks like we're pulling from underneath, which is perfectly fine. So, with what I'm getting from all of this, this goes here, 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 this goes here. All right. Now that I've put them back in the proper order. So, with this energy, I do see new choices being made. Can be based around yourself with the divine masculine, divine feminine inside of you, air signs. It can also be about relationships and making new choices. But what that is doing is that is causing you to come in from the cold because communication is coming in. There's an aha, kind of like, it's not breadcrumbing. It doesn't feel like breadcrumbing. It's like you start to figure out that you don't have to stay out in the cold. It doesn't have to be that way. And it's like the universe is supporting that by giving you an answer. Giving you the key. There's something here that's been spinning. Something here that has been spinning, Two of Swords, and it's no longer spinning. Because you're moving away from that into a much more balanced energy. And I wasn't going to touch base with the eclipse energy, but the eclipse energy is in Libra. And what that's going to do is that's going to pull all of that outside energy that we've been releasing and pull it back to us. It's going to put us back where we belong. And so this confusion that you are feeling, it's not gonna last. I feel like it's going to last for a week. I've been telling everybody that I've been talking to, this week is going to be rough. As an air sign, it was very hard for me to get out of my house this morning. And I don't mean like I didn't want to get out of my house, but like I got up, I showered, I dressed, and then I put something on and I didn't want to wear it. Which is odd, because usually I'm like, okay, usually I got some sort of color in my brain. As you can see, I'm wearing black. I'm actually wearing Deadpool today. But I'm wearing black on black on black. There was no color involved. Okay, fine. It's going to be an odd day. Went downstairs and got all of my fur babies and everything taken care of. And then I remembered that I had to go back upstairs, wake up the birds. Because I forgot the birds. I don't know how. So I come back downstairs, I've got my bag, I grab my water bottle, come to find out the water bottle's empty. I gotta fill up the water bottle. So I'm walking through the living room now, I think I finally got everything, and then the dogs need food and water. Okay, so I get them food and water, and everything's fine, and I go to leave, and then I realize that I don't have my cell phone. I literally kept going back inside, back and forth between, okay, I'm getting ready to leave, and it was horrible. It was horrible. This week is going to be very rough on the emotional scale. So don't lose your head. I know that that's part of this week. Don't lose your head. Okay? Because we will get through it. We are going to end up in some pretty good energy with the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, putting our boundaries down, having more of a support while also doing the work and moving towards what we want. The Star card is wish fulfillment. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's talk about this indecision. What is this Two of Swords? King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. For some of you, it is a mental... Take this for how this is going to resonate. There's a group of you that it's a mental confusion of, I don't know which way is up. It's getting yourself rebalanced. For others of you, it is trusting the universe that it does have a plan. It's not even that, it's releasing it to the universe. Some of you need to release with the universe in order to co-create with it. And others of you are figuring more out of what it is that you want when it also comes to connections, when it comes to relationships. So there's a few different ways that this shows up because, of course, I deal with a bunch of different people. But the takeaway from this is whatever this confusion is, whatever has got you all wound for sound in your brain, it's going to be okay. But I don't feel as though that the time is to force through this, because that motion will come after the confusion leaves. But there is communication coming in. Eight of Wands. What is this message coming in? Excuse me. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords. Tower, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay, so the messages that are coming in, and this is going to be fun to go through. The messages that are coming in are the things that are keeping you up at night, the things that are still out of balance. I do feel as though that these messages have been trying to come in for quite a while. Excuse you. But with the way that I pulled this, it looks like here's the cup and he's running off. He's like, nope, I'm out. Bye. Don't want to hear it. It's got the energy of having a blocked, there's a blockage between up there and here. And that's going to be destroyed. That's what's being mended here. But at first it's going to fall apart. Aries energy with the Tower. Then we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like this is going to be a learning curve for you air signs. A very big learning curve for you air signs. Especially not having, or for Aquarius is not having the entire picture. For Libras, you know, being out of balance. And, you know, for Gemini, Gemini can usually swing one of two ways. I use lovers, or the, I just had that tarot card in my brain. But essentially, they can either be in union or out of union. They can either be really good at what they do or really bad at what they do. So don't, and it's not a jab at Geminis, but don't force this. Don't try and rush through this. There is a process here that is taking place that you need to be present for. You have to be present for this. Okay? Okay. It's going to be fine. From what I see, it's going to be fine. I mean, it ends with you. So right after that Libra energy, I feel like after this week, it's going to be better. But for this week, we're in for it. So buckle up. Zodiac signs that I see before I let the air signs go. We do have Aries, Libra. Libra, you're loud. Aries, so is Aries. Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. That is what I see. That is what I see. And I'm not missing anybody today. I promise. I promise. So, but air signs, this is what I have for you. I really hope this helped. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I really hope this helped. Do not get picked up with the wind. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. But air signs, that is what I have for you. Thank you very much. We are now moving on to earth signs. Earth signs, how are you? How are you? Writing down a timestamp here. That way I don't forget. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are a little bit more grounded than me. We have Loyal Heart. And then give me this one. This one is talking to me. Loyal Heart and Ask Body. Loyal Heart and Ask Body. That makes me feel like you are talking to the wrong... you're asking the wrong part of your body. It's almost like you're asking up here when you should be asking here. Or you're only asking a portion of your body when you should be asking the collective of your body. And what it means by that is using both your head, your heart, your intuition, your gut instincts, using all of the different tools designed to help you. From you. I mean, I am a firm believer in the extra senses. I am a firm believer in that. So we'll see what else wants to come through. It may be tied to those extra senses. It may not. This may be just a personal look at you, Earth signs. But Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Also could be talking to cross-watchers. It happens. I know sometimes I get nosy and I like to peek in on other... I mean, that's essentially what this is. Me being nosy. But underneath we've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got Judgment. And then we also have the Hanged Man. There's Gemini and Scorpio right off the jump. I don't like that. Eight of Wands, World, Page. I like that. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and where you going is the Fool. Love that energy. Absolutely. Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles to the Three of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles is what's underneath. All right. So you tell you why at first I didn't like this. At first I didn't like this because of how this showed up. The Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Hanged Man make me feel as though that you are looking at things from a material or abundance sort of aspect. And to generalize that is, what can I gain from this? What am I gaining from this? It's not, it wasn't, or we'll get to this. It's more of a materialistic thing, okay? But now that's being shifted. Judgment with the Gemini energy of Hanged Man, it is being shifted here, and I like that. I like that the communication is coming in. I like that those cycles are ending, and I like that the fact that the cup is right behind it. Because now you're moving just from an abundant aspect, a physical aspect, to an emotional aspect, as you should be doing. You should be asking your body, your emotional state, your mental state, all of your extra senses, if you've got those, you know, you need to be asking yourself those important questions and not focusing on the material aspect of it all. And I see that changing here. I do see that changing. And the Six of Pentacles makes me feel like it could be something from your past that kind of ingrained this in your brain, that without the materialistic things, the world doesn't spin. Yes, to a point you are correct, and at the same time, no, you are not. There is more to this world than just the material aspect of things, and I feel as though that you are moving beyond that. It's like, that's a perfect example, thank you. It's like people who collect material possessions, weapons, weapons, swords, knives, guns, even, oh goodness, what else? Jewelry. But essentially it's an overabundance of something that you have tied your happiness to. And that is changing because, yes, these things are shiny and new. And yes, like right now, I'm surrounded by wonderful trinkets. I've got a bunch of trinkets on my desk. They're all wonderful. They all have a wonderful memory. But it's the memory that makes them important. It's the memory that gives them value to me. Like this. My lovely little time turner from Orlando. Got it. Only cost $55. To some of you, yes, that's expensive. To others of you, it's not so much. For me, it's a necklace. It's a wonderful necklace, and I love this thing. But if it were to vanish, if it were to walk off, I mean, yes, I have a replacement for it, but that's besides the point. But it's the memory that makes this valuable. It's the thought behind it. It's the emotion behind it. And I realize this is all backwards. And that's what you're moving into. You're moving into a less material aspect of, oh, this physical thing is going to make me happy. And instead you're shifting into, you know, that was a wonderful, wonderful vacation. That was a wonderful experience. That is what I'm going to hold on to because that's where the value is. And that's what I see happening. It may be a little rough at first. The Four of Pentacles, you may not want to, but you will. You will. Very, very interesting. Zodiac signs that I see for the earth signs before I let you go. No, hold that thought. Earth signs, don't click out just yet because I'm not done with you just yet. I am going to walk away with this Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. Absolutely. Just as I said, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But we just got to have you shift into listening more to yourself. So how can we do that? How can we help them start listening to themselves a little bit more? Knight of Wands, Temperance, Justice, and the Two of Cups. When I pulled the Knight of Wands, there's something about being inspired. For this type of energy, it can start out as something material. It can start out as something material, like somebody gives you something. And it's out of the blue, it's off the wall. And you're like, where is this coming from? Like, why is this coming in? Why is this happening? And you sit there and you think about it, and you start to realize that it's not about the gift itself, it's the thought behind the gift. And I feel like that's what causes this shift. That's what causes you to become inspired. We also have that Temperance and Justice energy, that's Libra. Again, by the end of this week, beginning of next week, I feel as though we're all going to be in different places. Different places emotionally. But what you can do is you can find that little nugget of light and sit with it. Kind of like an ember, kind of like a spark. Let that fire grow, help that fire grow. And see what happens. See what happens. Zodiac signs that I now see for you guys, now that I feel like I'm done a little bit more better. Zodiac signs that I see for you guys, we've got Scorpio, Gemini, Sag, Libra, more Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. That is what I see. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, this week is going to be fun. I'm not ready. As you can tell, I'm not ready. If today was how this is going to go, I'm not ready at all. But thank you, Earth signs, very much for joining me. Thank you, thank you. We're now moving on to water signs. Water signs, how are you? Hopefully you all are doing well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what wants to come through for you. This one is talking to me. Unfinished Symphony. I'm not surprised. This one is also talking to me. Unfinished Symphony and Shadow. All right, here we go. Water signs, I feel as though that this is going to be a little bit more rough for you than what we care to admit to each other. I'll keep your secret if you keep mine. I'll keep your secret if you keep mine. That everything's fine. We're gonna make it through. It's all fine. It's all fine. But I do feel as though with the Unfinished Symphony and Shadow work, with the shadow itself, I mean, it may not necessarily be shadow work, because isn't there a shadow work in there? Oh no, that's soul work. That's soul work. This is shadow. We'll see what wants to come through. I'm not going to put the cart before the horse on this one. Yeah, I said that correctly. This has been my day. Oh, this has been my day. All right, guys, where are we going? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Underneath, we have the Ace of Pentacles. That's Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. The Four of Cups underneath. Five of Swords, Page of Wands. I almost feel as though, okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, wait, no. Hold. Six of Pentacles, Devil energy with the Star. We've got the Chariot, we've got the Two of Cups. The energy you're moving out of is the Emperor. The energy you're moving into is the Five of Cups. We got the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the outcome right now is the Eight of Cups. Water signs. As I told you, I feel as though that you are going to be dealing with a lot. It's very interesting that the Libra energy shows up here, but this Libra energy shows up sooner rather than later. Like, we'll get this. So, everything looks peachy keen except for the Seven of Cups. I don't like the Seven of Cups underneath because with the way that it shows up, yeah, it's every opportunity, but for me it shows up as confusion. I don't like this. And the reason why it shows up as confusion is because of the Six of Pentacles to this Devil energy. I feel as though that there are new beginnings present. There are new beginnings floating around here. Yeah, because you're not quite at the finish line, but it's there. Like, it's right there. But it's almost like which... Are you trying to figure out which ace to take? The Ace of Cups or the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups? Or are you trying to balance them both? Because there is a balancing act going on here. What is this Devil energy? I feel like I'm untying a knot is what this feels like. Devil energy, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Woof. That's yucky. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, with the King of Wands to the Ten of Swords. There is some things that do need your attention. When it comes to unfinished business, and I do feel as though it is something that you don't share. Something that you don't share with anyone. And I don't feel as though that you are wanting to go back into this energy. Five of Cups. Knight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Swords. Three of Swords. No, you don't want to go back in this Libra energy. It's going to come through. I feel like this is going to come through and rip off these band-aids and rip through old wounds that need love, that need healing, that need love. It needs tender love and understanding to be seen from a clear yet loving perception. And it's supposed to happen. During this time, I'm not surprised that the Eight of Cups shows up as the outcome. But during this time, this week is going to be a shit show. And I'm going to be honest with you, water signs, you're going to get the blunt of it. You're going to get the blunt of it. I don't know what it is about this week. I'm going to have to do some research and look to see what's going on. Because it's not Mercury in retrograde, because that doesn't start till the 1st. And the lunar eclipse is not until the 25th, and then the solar eclipse is not until April 8th. So I don't know what's happening right now. I'm definitely going to have to take a look, but this... Hold the course, water signs. I feel like you will be rewarded on the other side of this. Justice, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, absolutely. Three of Cups, High Priestess, absolutely. What I just said. You will be rewarded on the other side of this. but it's got to happen. This week the universe is kind of got us by the collar. It's like, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen this way, and you're going to sit there and you're going to take it. Okay. Zodiac signs that I see for the water signs. We've got the Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, more Aquarius, Cancerian energy. And that's all I see. That's all I see. I really hate being the bearer of bad news. I mean, it's not really bad news. I guess I'm kind of giving you a warning beforehand. But I really... The joys of being the messenger, right? The joys of being the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger either. Please don't. Because I'm going through the same things you guys are. Just because I get to channel it doesn't mean that I am exempt from the lessons themselves. So thank you guys. Water signs. That was water signs. We're now moving on to fire signs. Fire signs, how are you? Hopefully you all are doing well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and it's this one. Serendipity. Okay. Okay. Now tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Ah. Patience. Alright, fire signs, what's your secret? What's your secret? We've got why and get curious underneath. We'll touch base with those at the end. Serendipity and patience. Okay, I see it. I know what's going on. You know the memes where everything is burning? Everything is burning, or Homer Simpson. I think it's Homer Simpson. He's sitting at Moe's bar, and it's all on fire, and he's just sitting there drinking a beer. Like it's just a regular Tuesday. That's you, fire signs. I feel like you are just kind of sitting there among the fire, relaxing. Like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You're having the patience to watch it all burn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see where we're going. Fire signs are like the Slytherins. The Zodiacs. I know. Why would I say something so controversial, yet so accurate, all at the same time? Or as I say, it's either fire signs or air signs that are the Slytherins. There's no in between. And remember, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for the fire signs. This completely took me by surprise. Completely. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Wands. We've got the Three of Cups. And we got the Star card. Judgment, Hermit, Four of Cups. Eight of Swords, Chariot, Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. Oh, there it is. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. This energy. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. And I want to say it was a fire sign. Where fire signs can put on a wonderful front. I love fire signs. Fire signs are wonderful. I love you guys. But you guys only have one of three modes. You've got the world is on fire and it'll be okay. You've got the world is on fire and I'm going to pretend it's okay, but I'm secretly going to panic. Or you've got the world is on fire and you set the fire and now you're panicking because the world's on fire. Those are the three settings for the fire signs that I have come to determine. And this has got the energy. This has got the energy of everything is burning and I'm going to appear okay. I'm going to appear okay. But I feel like this. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Everything's fine. It's fine. We're moving through this. No problem. No problem. They leave the room. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But you're writing on the tailcoats of, it'll be what it is. It'll be fine. The universe will fix it. Like, whatever's meant for me will stay. But yet a part of you is really worried about what is going to stay and what is going to go. There's a light being shown here. Clarify this energy for me, please. Seven of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. We got the King of Swords. Ooh, hello. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Wands underneath. That is you. That is you understanding that the physical work, there's not much you can do about it now. There's not much you can do about it now until the 10 reverts back into a 1. You're like, there's nothing I can do until the board resets. Then I can continue. Then I can continue. The 6 of Pentacles is the outcome. Oh my god, I've got Burn Baby Burn going through my brain. Oh my god. Fire signs. Okay, so I guess the question of what was the point of all of this? Like, give you know what I mean. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, Magician, Empress, Devil. Oh, this was a way of getting yourself unstuck and in motion. This was you getting unstuck from the stagnation energy, from the indecision. You're like, something's got to happen. It's like somebody lights a firework, right? And it's almost like we've all seen the videos where they light a firework in the street, and instead of shooting up, it shoots down the street, down the block, and then it explodes, and it's one of those big ones. So of course, car alarms are going off. I feel like you weren't prepared for that explosion, but now that the explosion's over, you're like, nothing to be done about it now, other than take whatever's coming at me. Take the new beginning for what it is. Oh my god. I'm not surprised. Because I know a few fire signs who are like this. I'm not saying that all fire signs are. I'm specifically talking about the Leos, but that's a whole other story for a whole other time. Well, great. Now I want to set the world on fire going through my brain. Stop it. Stop it. Call your best friend. Call somebody. Dr. Phil, Oprah, somebody. Somebody. Zodiac signs that I see for the fire signs as you're letting the world kind of burn around you. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, you are allowed. Cancer, Scorpio, you are allowed. Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn. And that's all I see. That's all I see for the fire signs. So, thank you, fire signs, very much for joining me. Now I'm going to see about this energy. I'm going to see, going to poke, because underneath for them all, underneath these sets of cards for the oracle cards, I'm going to put timestamp here too. Put a timestamp here to... all right. So lastly, I want to go over these. Because these were the two that were on the bottom. It was why and get curious. I feel as though that is kind of the point of this energy. As kind of a blanket statement. Is why is this happening? And it's to make you get curious. It's to make the wheels spin in your brain. It's to cause you to look at things from a different point of view. It is causing you to reevaluate emotional stocks and connections. But it is definitely, absolutely, it is definitely causing you to shine that light. And in fact, I don't feel as though that we are even shining that light. Sometimes a light is being shown upon things that we have no control over. Underneath, we've got the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, absolutely, Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, these messages have been slow with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I do feel as though they have been slow, and they have been coming from higher up. Some of you may have been hearing them. Some of you may have not been, depending on where you fall, the King of Cups to the Queen of Wands. You could have gotten those messages and understood, or you could be so far over here that it's not really feasible for you right now, and that's okay. Three of Cups, Tower, Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. The Sun, the Five of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Three of Swords. I tell people a lot on this channel, and I don't want you to feel as though it's toxic positivity, because that's not what I'm trying to convey to you. On this channel, I like to see things from a variety of different points of view. Not to force you to see them from that point of view, but to give you something more to think about. And with this energy, that is exactly what it is doing to you. It is causing you to reevaluate. It's causing you to change. It's causing you to start some cycles over again. With divine timing, it's causing you to start some cycles over again. And it is leading you to some stuck energy. Because the point of this is, it's almost to wake you up. To wake you up, to get you inspired, to get you to finally come in from the cold, to stop living in this energy that is trying to leave. That's what I feel like all of this energy has been. It's about holding us to the expectations of the past. Well, guys, we're in Aquarius time. Not Capricorn time. We're in Aquarius time. Capricorn was about the restrictions and the boxes and the rules and regulations and the confinement. Aquarius is not like that. It's about the innovation and everyone rises together. How can we make this better? But unfortunately, until we can get to that point, people have to be purged of the things that don't suit the better collective. And that's what's happening here. We're being asked to step inside of ourselves and take an emotional stock and emotional upheaval and get curious about why we do things the way that we do, so we can go in and change them. So we can go in and alter them. And with this Three of Swords here, that makes me feel as though that there's been some expectations that have been held to that don't feel so good. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, absolutely. Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles, that is what's needing your attention. The Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Cups, is the things that don't feel so good because they're no longer serving you in this time. It's time to change. It's time to evolve. It's time to get curious. It's time to start asking yourself why. And really transition, change into the best version of yourself. Because that's what this energy is designed to do. To the Sea and self-love, ascension and blessed. That's where I'm going to leave that. To the Sea, self-love. That's where you're headed. Blessed and ascension. I don't need to say anymore. Last zodiac signs that show up before I let you wonderful people go. We've got Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We've also got Pisces here too. I think that's everybody. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. That is what I see. So, this is what I have for you guys for this week. Thank you very much for joining me today. It was wonderful. Remember to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Stay hydrated. Be gentle with yourselves and with others, because we are all experiencing this type of energy on some sort of level. And it's okay. It's okay. If it tells you anything, when I got here this morning, all of those cards that are behind me, yeah, not a one wanted to be used by me today. Because my energy couldn't connect with theirs, and I had to sit here for a good 15 minutes before I could finally get connected on a high enough vibration to read these cards. So it's not just you guys, I promise. So thank you very much for joining me today. This was wonderful. I really hope this helped. Keep your eyes open for this week's videos. They're already pre-recorded. They will pop up on YouTube when they're supposed to. So if you're seeing this, there's a little bell notification down at the bottom. If you hit that, you should get notified when I post videos. It'll pop up on your phone or screen or wherever. That way you don't miss those. If you are a new subscriber, thank you very much for finding me. I'm glad that you found us. I'm glad that you could join us on this wonderful journey. Some people stay for quite a while, and some people are only here for a season and a reason. And that's okay. Take all of this for how this resonates. But my job here is to help guide you forward. So keep that in mind. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. You guys know how much I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every single one of you here on YouTube, over on Facebook. Thank you. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.